everyone. And for today's time warp, we are going to go back to the groovy era of the 60s and the 70s. So for our fun activity today, we are going to tie-dye coffee filters. Now, during the 60s and the 70s, I do believe they tie-dyed everything that they could get their hands on. Shirts, socks, curtains, blankets, you name it, it was dipped in some type of tie-dye. So what I want you to do is you are going to need washable markers. They have to be washable markers. And you are going to need the coffee filter that I provide for you in your envelope. And you're going to need a cup of water that's about halfway full. Now, you're going to take your coffee filter and you're going to fold it in half so it looks like this. Then I'm going to need you to take it and fold it again so it's a triangle or like a little fan. Okay? And then I want you to pick out whatever colors you want to. Now, be kind of smart when you're picking these out because they're going to fade into each other. So think about that when I say it. Like yellow and green are going to fade into a blue. Red and blue are going to fade into a purple. So you just don't want colors fading into each other that aren't going to be pretty. So start by coloring the bottom of your filter like this. And whatever you do on one side, you must do on the other. So you got to have like a mirror effect. And make sure you're not using dried up markers. Make sure that it is good, wet, potent markers. And they have to be washable because they have to be able to fade. The color has to be able to fade when the water hits it. And you can do any type of design you want to on these coffee filters. So you could just do color after color. And make sure you fill in the spots very good. Don't leave a bunch of chunky marks. See how that's all the way filled in? Do it on the other side. Okay, and you continue to do this all the way up the coffee filter. Or you could change it up and start going long ways. See, you can change it up. And like I said, you can design your coffee filter however you feel. You know, however you want it to look, whatever colors you want it to fade into. And then when you get your coffee filter complete, I already have one in water that I'm getting to, but you're going to simply take your coffee filter once it's all colored all the way to the top. So do not stop coloring until you get all the way up here. I'm going to kind of do one really quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, I want you all to take your time on these. You can sit and watch this video as many times as you need to. But make sure you color it all the way to the top on both sides. Okay? And then you're simply going to take your coffee filter, put it in your cup of water, and you're going to drop it just where the tip goes down and leave it. And you'll start to notice that the coffee filter will start to take on water, and it will take on water all the way to the top. Now, this will take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Now, I've already have one that's already been sitting here for a while, so you didn't have to sit and watch mine fade. So now I'm going to pull it out. Okay, and be very gentle. Here, Sarah, you can bring that to me. You can step in here and show them yours as well.
You can do it.
And when you take these apart, be very, very gentle because they are super delicate. Okay? See how mine is running? And lay it out, you know, on a piece of paper or paper towel. Here's one done by Miss Sarah Adams. Come in here, Sarah.
Nope, I'm good.
She's not going to come in here. But look at hers, how her tie-dye turned out. Yes. Groovy. So, yes. And like I said, be very delicate with these. Okay? Because they're going to fade onto your hands, so you might want to use gloves. Keep them on a piece of paper or a paper towel so you don't have them fading onto anything that your parents would not approve of. And that, my friends, is how you tie-dye a coffee filter. Maybe on down the road or maybe as a group activity when we come back to school, we can have a Funky Friday and we can tie-dye t-shirts or something. Not real sure. I'll think on it. But until then, y'all stay groovy. Bye.